Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review and some swatches of some new shadows and a highlighter that I got from Pretties for Your Face. You can buy their products on prettiesforyourface.etsy.com. That's their business card, and I will show you the beautiful colors that I received. Look at these. Aren't they pretty? Okay, so right off the bat, my impression is that the colors are beautiful, very, very shimmery, but if you can see here, the pan is barely half full. You can see a lot of the empty metal around the edges, and I'll just compare it to another brand of shadow that I have, which is Divina, since they're both like smaller companies. So if you look at this Divina pan, it's pretty much full all the way up to the top. You don't see any metal on the pan compared to the Pretties for Your Face shadows. As you can see, they're only maybe a little more than half full, but there's still a lot of empty space, and I know that they have to press them down, but I think I would prefer if there was a little bit more product in it. But hey, I can't complain, the colors are beautiful. So that's just the first thing I noticed, is that the pans are a bit shallow. This is their Galaxy Glam highlighter, which is like a pink, like a champagne and blue, and kind of same thing. You can see the pan, you can see my finger goes down quite a bit until it actually hits the product. So that's my only complaint right off the bat. So now I will do some swatches for you because these colors are amazing. Okay, so the first one I'm going to do is the Under the Sea, which is a duochrome, kind of like a teal and gold. So you can see it's got the gold shift to it. Very, very pretty. And if you apply it with a damp brush for the foiled effect, I will show you what it does. Okay, foiled effect. So pretty similar. It just gives it a bit of a stronger sheen. You can see right here. That's really where the foil part worked. It kind of faded off. I didn't have enough water, but you can see it's much more reflective when you use water or a fixing spray to apply the shadow than just with the finger. Gorgeous. Okay, so that's the first one. Now let me clean my brush and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Clean hand, ready to go. So the next one that I'm going to swatch for you is another duochrome. This one is called Out of This World, and it is, I would call this a pink with a slight lavender shift, possibly blue. So first I'll do the bare swatch, just finger. So, very pretty. And now I'm going to dampen my brush and show you the foiled effect. So it's much stronger, much more reflective when you foil it. I would say that these shadows are very powdery, so you almost need something to keep the shadow together when you apply it. When you apply it with your finger, if you just keep rubbing down, the color almost disappears. So if you want to keep the bold color that you see in the pan, I would suggest using a fixant spray, at least a primer, but water works as well. And you can see it doesn't even rub off. when you use the water to make it a foil, it doesn't rub off, it kind of stays. And I'm scrubbing. Next, I'm going to do this gorgeous gold. I think it's a duochrome. Online it looked like it was gold and green. In person it just looks mostly gold, but very pretty. This one is called Lucky Stars. Alright, so dry swatch first, and I'm going to do it down here because my hand is turning purple. So it has a little bit of a gold sheen to it, not much. It's mostly just a very, very shimmery gold. And then I'm going to dampen my brush and try the foiled effect. And you don't need to pick up much product. I just barely touch the shadow pan and it comes off, so you do not need much. Okay, so the top is with finger and the bottom is foiled. Very pretty. It's a very strong, shimmery, metallic. I would say that this bottom one has a bit more green reflect to it, so if you want to bring out the green, I would suggest wetting your brush before applying to do the foiled effect. The next one I'm going to be swatching is called Moonlight Magic, and it is this, I would say lavender with a silver shift. I mean, that's what I am saying it looks like. Very, very pretty. So we will swatch it just with the finger first. So here we go. Wait for my camera to focus. Okay, and then we will foil it with a damp brush. This should be interesting since I am right-handed. Very subtle purple. So this one's definitely lighter than the others, but it's still pretty. It's definitely just a lavender with little bits of silver. And then finally we have this ginormous Galaxy Glam highlighter, which as you can see has bits of blue, pink, and then I would say the frosty pink or a champagne color throughout. So with these marbleized highlighters, you can do one of four things. You can select one of the individual colors, the pink, the blue, or the champagne color, or you can swirl them all together to get a really cool effect. So I will show you all four ways. And I will have to use my arm because my hand is still very sparkly. Okay, so pointer finger, I'm going to do blue, just the blue. Middle finger, just the pink, and you don't need to push hard again. You can see I already have tons of product on. Ring finger is the champagne color. And then I'm going to swirl them all together with my pinky. And then let's see what happens. So there are the colors. The blue, the pink, the champagne, and swirled. And that is the effect. You can see that the bottom one is really a culmination of all three. It's kind of like a purpley shimmer. And today I am wearing the Under the Sea, topped off with a little Lucky Stars. And on my cheeks, I decided to just swirl it on my cheekbones. So there you have it. There are your swatches. after having a chance to try these 4 shadows from Pretties for Your Face and this mega highlighter, which is pink, blue, and kind of champagne, that I'm a big fan of the colors. However, the downfalls are that the pans are about half full, so you don't get as much product as you do with some others, and that they're a bit powdery, so you just touch it and a bunch comes off on your finger, which is good, but you lose a lot of product in the process because it's a bit dusty. So those would be my complaints, that you don't get as much product with these and that they are a bit on the dry side, so a bit messy when you have these in a large palette like I tend to do with many other shadows. It will probably cross-contaminate. But on the flip side, the colors are amazing. I love the duochrome shift. I love that this is a startup company on Etsy, and I would gladly support them by purchasing additional products. These are really, really pretty. So I definitely will be checking out what they have in their shop moving forward when some space opens up in my palettes, because they're very full. So I'm definitely a fan. So I've given you the pros and the cons, so why don't you head on over to their Etsy site and check them out for yourself. If you enjoyed this swatch and review video, remember to like below and subscribe to my channel. I hope you have a great Sunday and enjoy the rest of your summer. Bye!